Okay, everybody, welcome to the Village of Skokie Appearance Commission meeting for Wednesday, April 10th. When you guys checked in to get your building permits or dropped your paperwork off, you were given instructions as to what they're going to be doing here tonight. If it's a residential case, neighbors on either side of you, of your address, we're given notification of this meeting if there's any neighbors here in response to one of the cases. If you want to have any comment, please feel free to come up and when we call that case. When I call a case, come up, stand right in front of me. We'll run through your documentation. Hopefully you brought samples and so forth as well. When I call a case, also I'll read into the record comments we get from the Community Development Department. We take those into consideration when we render our decisions. Before we get started, I will swear you all in, but before we get started, does somebody want to make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
We'll make a motion to approve the minutes of March 13, 2019.
Anybody second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. So passed. Okay, anybody who's going to be coming up and speaking in front of us, please stand, get sworn in, raise your right hand. If you're going to be just remain seated here, then you're not coming up. So. All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? I do. All right. Let's go right ahead. Case 2019-012A, 9629 Keystone Avenue, Jacqueline Bennett's. And the comments from the Community Development Department says the staff has no objections with the overall design, which is generally a good start. Or you guys? So you're just doing a little first floor addition.
This is the addition.
Right here.
Yeah, the living room, basically just moving everything forward.
You matching all the existing materials?
Yes. Slightly.
Okay. So is this part existing? This is existing here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're using a similar material? Okay. This seems pretty easy. Does anybody have any objections? Somebody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that certificate of appropriateness to be granted on case number 2019-012A 9629 Keystone as submitted.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So passed. You set a record. Case 2019-013A, 8025 Laurel Avenue, Jody and Elizabeth Striegel. And the comments from the building department, our staff has no objections with the overall design. This might be a 2 for 2. How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
You're doing a 2-floor addition, huh?
Yeah, on the second floor, yes.
So it's just kind of a big dormer coming out?
Yeah, dormering the back side of the house.
Matching the existing materials? Anybody see any problem? Pretty simple addition. You're matching all the same. Cool. Shana, do you feel like making a motion?
I make a motion that certificate of appropriateness be granted for case number 2019-013A located at 8025 Laurel Avenue as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So passed. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Case 2019-014A, 9535 Hamlin, Meredith and Kelly Bivens. This is a first floor addition. And the comments are, Staff has no objections with the overall design. However, the proposed pergola encroaches into the required 6-foot side yard. A variance must be obtained from the Zoning Board of Appeals to retain that design, or a support post must be moved out of the 6-foot setback. Easy for you to say. How you guys doing? Excellent.
Looks nice.
Nice submittal, you got on your phone. What are we doing?
So it's just bumping the kitchen out.
Okay,
So we lined up with this, but we can
I got you.
pull it back.
I got you. And so it'll end up being a white brick look when you're all done?
Yeah.
And you understand the comment about the pergola?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are gonna just move it, or if you're gonna, you understand what he's saying here? This
Yeah.
is within the 6-foot setback, so either it's, I mean, sometimes these don't even get built in your drawings, but if you're gonna go with it, you need to either cut it back or go for an appeal.
I think we would probably just.
Okay, it's up to you guys.
So that it's centered on the addition and complies with zoning.
Okay. I mean, this is, I
Looks good.
hate to say it's another slam dunk, but
Yep.
it's another slam dunk. All right, so the condition of whoever makes the motion will be to relocate the pergola to not offend the setback. Somebody
Okay.
want to make a motion?
Yep, sure. I make a motion that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2019-014A at 9535 Hamlin, with the condition that the pergola does not overstep the side lot line. Side building lot line.
Something like that. Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So passed. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Sure. Case number 2019-015A at 8646 Keystone Avenue for Michael, should give it a try, Sturbu?
Yes.
All right. And then the comments from the building department are, staff has no objections with the overall design. However, consideration should be given to placing brick up to the bottom of the windowsills, which we'd definitely like to see. Windows may also need to be enlarged to meet escape requirements. Staff also notes that the garage will be located less than 10 feet from the house, requiring that the interior of the garage be drywalled for fire protection. The sprinkler system may also be required based on the size of the addition. So those, we're not going to discuss those issues, but that's something before permitting that you have to comply with, or may have to comply with, depending on. And this is a first floor addition, right? Just right over here? Yeah. That garage exists?
Exists.
Yeah, there's a lot of siding. I didn't care for that myself.
Yeah, so in these situations where your siding is being very dominant, we're gonna want you to do a brick up to the underside of the windows.
Whole thing.
Is there any way around that?
And this.
Not really.
Okay. Does it have to be a full, like, four-inch brick, or can it be like a,
It's gotta match what you got here.
can it be a thinner brick from here, or no?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And I think you can work that out with staff as long as it matches the existing,
Yeah,
we want the effect that this brick is gonna be.
sides of siding.
And you want us to be matching the face brick, even though
And
it's
this
the
is
common brick
brick, yeah.
in the back of the house?
Well, do I have the photos?
What's the comment? This would be the,
Let me see
sorry,
something.
this is
Neighbors.
alley. So that, is it the north side of the house? That's right.
Is that common on the back? I know it is on the sides.
The back as well, it was just lighter when the photo was taken.
Both sides are all siding. This is the back door. This is all sided.
So you're shooting down this run here, right?
Yep.
You're running down this way along this is the common brick side?
Yes.
So the face brick is only up to here?
Yeah. I don't know. That being that.
What was the color of the siding?
Yeah, what do you got for siding?
Oh,
Oh, okay, so you're gonna
It's
go with
darker.
you're gonna go with a heavy-duty siding?
yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna, you're not trying to flush it out, you're actually kicking it in a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we could.
I'd prefer you not flush
Right.
it out. I
I
mean,
don't think it would, I
For
don't
the
think it's shown
flashing.
correctly because brick wall would be thicker. Even if he does a 2x6, he would be, if he's gonna go flush, it would be in a little, you know.
right.
Okay, right. Yeah,
So
we
you'll
do it.
probably have a couple of inch setback here, so
Yeah.
I think we could
Just
probably let that go.
Whoever's Mr. Architect show it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys okay with that? I mean, it's to the rear of the home. It's a hardy board, not a vinyl.
Yeah. Well, it's on the sides, in the back.
And it's in the back, yeah.
Here, this is the, you're seeing one side over there?
This side.
Yes,
Yeah.
one on the side.
And that's all in the rear. That's actually the,
That's the inside. How do the other side? That would be the back.
yeah.
So, you don't want the windows to be matching, double hungs everywhere, or do you want them?
So where are you on that with your window
They're not
sizing?
matching?
Those windows might be
Yeah.
undersized.
Yeah, so
So
it's
I
like
think-
one kind of windows.
It's a good
We
point.
were gonna do casements, and they were gonna be white, matching the existing. But the idea being that the existing double hungs might get replaced in the future, because they're very old and leaking a lot of heat, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have to worry about, though, the escape requirements. I'm not quite sure off the top of my
It
head.
may have to be wider than what you're showing.
Right,
Okay. They
just
are-
by code.
They're 2'6" right now.
They'll work that out in the building
Okay.
and what size it has to be.
But in the
Okay.
front, there, nothing
There's
has
a-
changed.
This is the front, right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
But
all
they're double
bedrooms,
hungs.
all bedrooms and no fun, huh?
Yeah, 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
As long as the windows match.
If I was an architect, I'd design it differently so you don't need such a long hallway to the back.
Yeah, I don't know the design of it.
The windows are all white, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
That's kind of.
It's just
we're
how
not
they
designing
operate.
it.
no, I
How they
understand that,
look.
but you're
It'd be
wasting a
better
lot
if
of
they
space here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea though was that we didn't want the hallway off of the dining room.
Oh, I get that, but, you know,
Yeah.
make it all the way straight ahead, and you can absorb this
These
into
were
a
here, you
bedroom.
could have had the hallway, right?
Right.
Yeah, the design is not.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
just wasted.
You could go over there and do something right up the middle. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean?
Okay.
That's your decision, not ours.
Yeah, we'll take that into consideration.
You guys okay?
Well, both of us
Julie?
made the comment that we'd rather have the windows match.
Correct. They're gonna go with a wider window.
Yeah.
You could ask for maybe a mullion to fake you a fake double.
Right.
You know, they sell
Mhm.
mullion.
So just to strip down the.
These,
It's not actually snapped
Yeah.
out.
they're gonna go with something wider. More than likely it'll be in this zip code of width. He's saying they're probably going to change out all these windows anyway.
In the future.
Right, in the future, so he has to work out the escape width, the escape requirement width, so I'm sure it's gonna get to something in that area of width.
Okay.
So, does that work out with you?
Yeah.
Good. Wanna make a motion?
Okay. All right.
I know that was a 75% yeah.
Yeah, okay. I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case 2019-015 A at 8646 Keystone with some kind of visual equality in the windows, how they look all the way around the house.
And that's a hardy board siding.
And it's a hardy board siding, yeah. it's
Anybody
nice.
second?
Yeah.
Anybody second?
I second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. Good luck. Case 2019-016A, Omar Marquez at 8922 Kilpatrick. It's a first floor addition. Well, that's a first floor addition. Staff has no objections with the overall design. How are you today, sir? Good. Just north of Dempster.
Yep.
Basement. What are we doing here, Omar? This,
We are adding a bedroom.
that one?
Let me see. This is existing. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one right there, right? Okay. So it's a small addition, right?
Yes.
This little one right here.
But you're digging out for it. You're not having a basement. It'll just be a crawl space.
Must be
cross-
that square.
So what are we doing here? Why is this? Why is our foundation so big?
This is, so in here there is no. No, it's in here. This is
Right.
existing, so it's gonna be here.
Ah, gotcha. That's where it is. Your master suite. Nice. So it's going to do all masonry?
Yes, it's gonna match existing.
Yeah, perfect. That's what we're looking for. No issues, guys? Matching all the
No.
existing masonry?
Looks good.
It's going to look perfect.
Yeah,
Cool.
sounds good.
Roshana, you feel like,
Yeah. I make a motion that certificate of appropriateness be granted for case number 2019-016A, located at 8922
Same name.
Kilpatrick, as presented.
anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So passed. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Sure. Case 2019-017A, 8737 Central Park. Ricky and Marcia Aarons. Staff has no objections with the overall design. However, staff recommends modifying the addition roof to match the garage roof.
Yeah, I couldn't get to,
Sure, come on over. I'll let you know when we're, have you seen the drawings? Okay,
I mean, I know where his garage is
sure,
relative
okay.
to our.
No worries, but
I just
we'll
wanted
deal with him and then I'll give you guys a chance for
Sure,
input.
go ahead.
How you guys doing?
it's very close.
That's for you guys, if you guys want to look at that for,
So this is
oh, I got it. Do I have my set here, Nate? Oh, evidently I do. Never mind.
This is the east side of the street.
It's gonna be right on the opposite side of the house from you, so you can't see it.
It's like from your back, right? From your back?
Oh. So it's on the north side of the house. You know where the garage is?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you walk through the garage, you'll walk into this room.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's.
Okay, all right, that's, we just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, it's tucked back, is this tucked back in the corner here? Okay.
We just wanted to clarify that.
Sure, no. That's why they send us stuff, so you guys can,
Okay,
get a look at it.
cool. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Appreciate it.
Is there some reason we're not going up to the garage roof and making it,
Yeah.
I think we can go.
I think,
I wonder who drew this?
Can we go? Is it okay?
yeah.
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 Okay.
The homeowner must have drawn that.
Yeah.
East elevation, that's the back.
I mean, you probably wanted to pitch on it. I'm sure there's a pitch on the garage,
Right.
isn't there?
Well, no, the garage roof is kind of a flat roof,
Yeah.
so that I actually have to have.
Yeah, so I keep the top of it just under the garage eave. Otherwise, we get a funny connection there where the garage and the house and the addition roof meet.
I think it needs a redesign.
I mean, like, you guys are doing masonry and stuff like that. We're not gonna have any problem with this. I think, Bob, you just need to kind of, figure that out. I think it would make more sense if it
Tie it
had
in
the same plane as this all the way through,
What is it
instead of
that you
introducing
do?
some other
Roof right
roofing
now
element
is
on the
a flat
house.
Roof on the garage, it's attached.
There you go.
And they want.
Oh, they want it to look more
Well,
like the.
I mean,
No, it makes sense.
What are we just literally building a mudroom?
Correct.
Okay.
We're putting a 10 by 10 room
Hard to see,
immediately
this is
behind
the back.
Dan Connector.
The addition, right?
I forget.
This is
Instead of having flat,
Garage pitch
Yeah.
roofing
they
down.
want this.
Garage is a flat roof.
Right, but it's gotta be pitched.
I'll
down.
transition
I
down.
mean, you guys investigate it. We'll send this through with the condition that, that you guys work out the roofing details with the staff. Does that make sense?
Do we have to redraw it?
No, I don't know. It's been so long, he said. What are the dates of these drawings? Was it like last week?
It was only March.
3/27. It's not even a month old. Reside for permit.
That was the beginning, or the last.
That was the last one.
Well, it was
It's
July.
actually last summer.
18. Oh my gosh.
See?
You getting fees for all this?
Yeah, I had at least 3 jobs.
All right, who wants to make a motion with the caveat that they have to work out the roofing detail with the staff?
Okay, I make the motion. I make the motion that certificate of approval is to be granted on case number 2019-017 8737 Center Park as submitted. However, for the roofing detail, it will be discussed with the staff.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so passed. Take care. We'll see you. Case 2019-018A, 9408 Monticello Avenue, James and Maura Carlson, first floor addition. By somebody named Rovita Design, Inc. What are we doing?
A kitchen family room, well, kitchen bedroom addition, and taking the 1970s family room, adding a bay to it.
The bay's new here.
The bay's new, and then we're kind of taking some of the existing space and adding to the kitchen there.
Got it. So it's all internal to the
All internal, and then
to the
lifting
site.
up the floor inside there.
Yeah. So really, on the exterior, you don't see anything, and it's all, for the purposes of reading the end of the record, the staff has no objections with the overall design, and I think by looking at it, it's spot on, so. Anybody?
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted to case number 2019-018A at 9408 Monticello Avenue, as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So passed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Case 2019-019A is
Yeah.
9325 Harding Avenue, Romeo Ayusko, residential, it's a new construction. I have a little lengthy paragraph here to read. Staff cannot review the design as proposed house may not meet code requirements without significant modifications. The 25-foot front yard setback is inadequate and must be set back a minimum of 34.56, not 56 feet, or the average of the setbacks of the block
that's
face,
okay.
whichever is greater. The building height and floor area ratio must be checked.
So we did that, we brought
So
it.
we got drawings at 4 o'clock, so we didn't have a chance to look at them. That's all I could say right now. So those comments are based on the old one.
Right.
We got these last minutes, so we didn't have a chance to look at them.
We're probably not gonna be able to look at it. Because we have to have the staff look at it. I can tell that there's a neighbor here. Maybe you wanna have give a copy of it to the, have you seen the drawing at all?
No.
Okay.
Well, we could take a look at, we could deal with the setbacks and all that, but this is what we got today, so.
I don't know what's currently sitting on the site now, but that's what's proposed. But until, you're gonna it's gonna have to come back at the next meeting, just because they need to have, the requirement is for 10 days of review time, so that they can review it prior to this meeting.
Okay, we didn't want to cancel it.
No, I understand. I understand. I mean, I saw the original thing. I think the design looks nice and everything, and it's compatible with the neighborhood, but they have to verify several other things besides us just going, hey, it looks nice. Does that make sense to you? Okay. All right, thanks very much. And do you want to, can he keep that drawing, or is there any, why don't you introduce yourself, and then you guys can, I mean, and if you want to, no, And if you want to chit chat about it outside real quick, and then maybe he wouldn't have to come back to the next meeting, and, you know what I mean, just to kind, yeah, have at it. You can, right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You guys okay with what I just?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
something that just came in at 4 o'clock,
Right.
so. Especially a brand new home, so. Case 2019-020A, 7401 Lincoln Avenue, Rizwan Hussein, Commercial Religious Assembly. It doesn't describe what it is, whether it's a new building or not, but
Yeah.
we'll take a look.
I knew that they had
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. I don't know if I have, do I have a comment? I might have a comment to read in. I do not have a comment.
No, we had no
Bless you.
objections to
So,
it.
just so you understand, this is the VFW post, and they're
The-
taking on Lincoln and
East of,
Lincoln, on Lincoln
East of
Avenue,
School.
Lincoln and Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Lincoln
And they're taking it as is. The reason they're here, they need a site plan approval. So they are doing some landscaping, young lady,
Okay.
and a ramp, and no other exterior changes.
Okay.
But if there's any other input, they want to talk about maybe some fencing and landscaping so they can make privacy from the neighborhood. So we could talk about that. You're more than welcome to give your thoughts and go through some of that.
So, we're just doing this ramp.
Yep.
Okay.
Approved. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what?
Everything on the elevations are existing. except for-
Sure. What are we making this out of?
At the moment, it's just treated wood. We would like to get funds to kind of upgrade that. but at the
Yeah, I
moment-
mean, we can't just have, we can't just have it be a,
Side of the street.
you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to dress it up some, I mean, we're not opposed to the, just a
So
ramp.
I
Yeah,
discussed
Lincoln
with
is
them
on an
of
angle.
the least expensive
What are we
option
looking
they're
at?
looking
This
at.
is north.
These are the neighboring
Okay.
homes. You don't want to see anything?
I wanna see that, we're,
It's here.
oh, okay.
It's in here.
Why are you saying this is a
Gonna be a
VFW?
school or
It
religious?
is. It was.
Facility.
Yeah.
There you go. Take
Oh,
There are houses here.
So if they do some fundraising, they want to look at other options, but they didn't want to promise anything upfront.
right.
Which is understandable.
It's somewhat hidden within the landscaping as well.
Right.
Would be coming off of here.
Right.
and there. You see it more prominent here, but it's really happening behind those bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's more bushes
So
up from
there is
Lincoln
issues
Avenue,
with the
so
landscape.
it's gonna be
Well,
fairly hidden.
I guess I would say if you're gonna do it, I mean, it's just, it can't look like it's
Oh,
a
here's-
temporary ramp like
Treating them
you'll
for-
see in some places unless, unless you're gonna put landscaping all in front of this thing, you know what I'm saying?
We could do that.
It does have a little landscape plan.
It does have, if you look at the landscape plan.
Sure, let me
you
take,
can
let me
see
do,
it's
let me
pretty-
do that.
It's pretty hidden. The second sheet.
Yeah, I mean,
Right here. So we're screened off here from Lincoln Avenue. This is the ramp right here, so a lot of it you can barely see.
oh, are you put, is this gonna be a new sidewalk or that's existing?
That's existing.
Okay.
So what, basically what you are doing here?
20
Just a ramp.
gets
This ramp.
used.
It's literally just a
Oh,
ramp.
this
Ramp.
ramp.
Yeah, for accessibility.
But in order for them to go for site plan approval, you guys just have to give your blessing.
All right, so-
They can move on.
So, I suppose we bless this and they're still coming back because there's other stuff they wanna do, is that what you're telling me?
Oh, no, all what they're gonna do is internal, they're not doing.
Interior renovation.
Yeah, that we
this
hear
you are
about,
doing?
okay?
Mm-hmm.
This area?
So they're gonna, internally, they don't have to get through approval, but it's not gonna change the elevations.
They already have a ground sign, which is an existing post
Mm-hmm.
on
What
the
about
property.
this steps and everything?
Everything's existing.
Yeah, it's really
You are
just,
adding
they're,
this one?
Yes.
they're really building a wood, a treated wood.
Treated wood ramp.
Where the hell is it?
This,
130.
Yeah, it's this, it's really just a, but I guess I'm gonna say is,
Mostly
this is, you're a member of this?
Yes.
Okay. Make it something you're proud of.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
No,
It's hard to say,
no.
what, but you know what I mean, you're gonna have, what,
Definitely.
you know, I'm not even opposed to, are you planning on painting it? Are you gonna do it out of cedar, or are you gonna do it out of, I mean, you really shouldn't paint it for a year anyway, but, I mean, or are you gonna use like, tech deck or an artificial decking material, or are you just trying to get this in and?
Right, I mean, so one of the requirements right now for us to have accessibility,
Right.
so based on funding, we want it to look nice too. It's, but at the moment, we want to meet the requirements and then
Sure.
exceed them when we have the funds to.
They could stain it to match.
So you're doing this
Yeah.
railing and other things.
Brown.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good if I just don't want it to look like a womanized or a cedar unfinished ramp.
Okay.
You know, so do something, you know,
Okay.
so that you can stain later, like Peter's saying, that kind of represents the color of the building.
Okay.
So it goes away visually. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
Their
Okay.
ultimate goal, and I don't put it on record, is if they have the funding, they'll go concrete and even a brick wall. But
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, and they'll renovate bathroom. Yeah, I get all, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the original intent, was to do concrete and
Yeah.
masonry to match existing.
Right, and then you found out it was
we just-
10 times more than
Yeah.
this, because you got foundations and stuff.
These are all
Drainage
existing.
and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff.
Even though if it's
Something's not
concrete, then also this railing or other things, it will be wooden.
You won't need railing, we'll have the brick wall be the
Oh,
railing,
brick wall.
if we do concrete.
Okay.
Are you gonna have a landscape plan for what you're gonna put in?
Currently, we have a pretty decent landscape plan right now. I mean, we've got a lot of
This
landscape in
is
the front.
the existing.
The existing, yeah. So the only thing that was requested by staff comments was to add a tree over here. So we put this, but then there was a comment saying that with Public Works approval, because there's a water main running on the site, so we still have to get that checked by,
That's his case.
Buried water line that comes through here, so they have to be careful where they dig and plant. You know?
Uh-huh.
But we're gonna work with them on some.
yeah, we
screening.
want to do some type of screening along here, but we're gonna work
Okay.
with staff on that.
And then, instead of just using a common juniper, would be good to use a disease-resistant juniper.
These are existing.
Okay.
They're already existing. Like, if you look
They're
at the
there.
comments here, almost
Yeah, if you
everything's,
wanna add
everything's
things.
existing, yeah, but you were saying a
And-
disease resistant, we'll keep that in mind for
Yeah.
the future ones.
Okay.
Disease resistant, we'll look at that.
And I would have to check on the cherry tree, just to make sure you don't have, you know, plants that you have problems with later.
Yeah, I mean, we'll look for approval on that, but, we're just looking for something to make it look nice and
Right.
kind of go along with the other.
On that case that I
Mix
sent
it the
out there,
colors
that
a little
shed
bit.
is 30 feet.
Right, and
okay?
have a
Yeah.
few
Yeah.
flowering things.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We wanted to see what
Okay.
you were easy. Pretty good.
Well, that's not what I saw the first time. This is different than what I saw. And, all right, so,
It's very similar.
somebody want to make a motion on this gentleman's case? I'm sorry, I was looking at something else, which is case number 2019-020A.
I make a motion that a certificate of appropriateness be granted, and I don't have the case number here.
Yeah, we don't
Two
have that.
2019-020A at 7401
Back here,
Lincoln, with the addition of a tree, subject to water line,
Finding if there's water.
yeah, finding out the water line is where you wanna put the tree.
Anybody second?
No, it's there.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So passed. Thank you very much. Meeting's adjourned.